Welcome back to Everyday Iowa. If you have yet to check out that beautiful Marion Public Library, we say it's about time you do that. Joining us this morning, Ashley Osborne, that's her. And next to her is Bob Reynolds, that's him. How are you guys this morning?
Great.
We were just talking as everybody was getting mic'd up. I'm assuming it's been a pretty quiet time at the library the last couple of days with what's been going on.
Yeah, just a little bit. We've had a lot of snow come through. Roads are looking pretty good, but we still got people who want to come out and check out a book, enjoy the services, so it's quieter than usual for sure.
It is a beautiful facility, guys. If you have not been there, remind everybody where this is now, because you might be used to where the old one was, but where's the new one?
Absolutely. So the library itself is still located in Uptown Marion, right across from where the old library used to be.
Gotcha. So if you remember where one was, you just walk across the street and you find the other one.
Precisely.
And let's talk about some fun stuff. You have a big event that's already underway that we wanted to kind of focus in on. And this is about kind of going back to with New Year's resolutions and, you know, not so much maybe fitness, but kind of getting your financial fitness prepared and all that stuff. And that's where you guys come in to help get shredded for the new year, as it were.
That's right. So we are offering a community shred event during the month of January. It runs all month long. We really want to offer this service to our community and have a community partnership with Advantage Archives. It's really important that as people are getting things ready for the new year, maybe thinking about taxes, that you get of any unwanted sensitive documents in a way that's going to make sure that your identity is still safe. So patrons can bring documents of bins to our library, drop them in the shred bin, knowing that they're going to be in good hands and taken off site and shredded securely and safely.
Because literally before they just got here, you guys were standing guard over that bin. In fact, we might have a picture, Bob sitting on that bin, right? Making sure nobody, what does happen though in all seriousness, it is a locked box, right? And then it will be taken off site?
Yes, it's locked 100% and then it's picked up off site and then taken away to be shredded.
Gotcha. And then how often have you guys been offering this? Is it kind of a yearly thing or is it something brand new for the library?
This has been done in the past in the old location, but this is the first time this is done in the new building.
Okay.
And we've received a really great response so far, so hopefully we'll be continuing to offer this for years to come.
And when you talk about documents, you kind of mentioned, like, you know, old check stubs, old tax receipts. What are some of the things that you say, okay, here's the list of what you can versus maybe what you shouldn't bring in?
So anything with sensitive information, as long as it's on paper, is totally good. We've got some questions from patrons. Are staples okay? Absolutely. Anything that has anything metal like binders, binder clips, any types of media, so CDs, old cell phones, things like that are not permitted in the bin. Those will need to be taken elsewhere, but as long as it's paper, you're good to go.
And also, let's talk a little bit about, you know, with the shredding and everything. And Bob, this is just one of the many things you guys offer. Obviously, to kick off the brand new year, is it something that's just open to people who live in Marion or somebody who is watching in Robbins saying, hey, can I make the long drive to Marion and bring this stuff in?
We are, of course, welcoming to everybody in the community, so that does involve surrounding areas.
Okay, gotcha. And it's just as simple as show up during normal business hours and put it in there. Is it like voting? You get to put it in there yourself, or do you have to hand it off? Or how does that work?
Yep, you get to put it in there yourself, the whole thing. It's right in a little cubby. There's a table next to it, so if you're bringing a big box, you can set it on there, put your stuff in, and be on your way.
We got about 2 minutes left of our get-together here. What else do you guys have coming up? I mean, a beautiful facility. If it's snowing, you at least walk around. Come in and see the place. What will we see when we get there?
Absolutely. We constantly have events and programs happening. Some of our highlights would be every Tuesday morning at 10 a.m. we have Senior Social, which offers opportunities to socialize and other activities for those that participate. Later on in the month, we also have a forum with PCI Pediatrics, where the topics are going to be safe sleep, development, and playtime for new and expecting parents. And then also later on in January, we have a LinkedIn Lunch and Learn, where you get to learn a little bit more about LinkedIn other than job seeking.
Okay, gotcha. That works out well because our next guest is talking about hiring people. See?
There we go. It's like we planned it.
Here. And we're looking at some photos. What a beautiful space. If you, and again, we can't say it enough. If you haven't been, go just to see it. This is kind of crown jewel in that beautiful Uptown Marion area.
Yeah,
absolutely. Brand new space and completely different activities than what most libraries are used to.
And it's got to be fun to be able to kind of still have that new building smell too, right?
It really is, yes.
It's fun to be there. You know, we've got a wonderful group of staff. We have a wonderful leadership team, and the community has been so supportive. So we really have something for everybody and wonderful people to boot.
Do you guys have a Facebook page, website, and all that stuff where people can check you out before they come check you out?
Yeah, so we are on social media, so you can follow us on most pages. We're at Marion Public Library.
Okay.
If you're looking for any of those events that Bob mentioned, marionpubliclibrary.org is where you want to go.